What's going on? What's happening? Happy New Year. Merry Christmas if I didn't get a chance to say Merry Christmas to a lot of people. I want to say, first of all, Happy New Year. Okay? Happy New Year. Today, I'm doing something a little stout. You know, for people that know, this is a LFD. It's a Coronado Oscuro. So you're going to have more of the Oscuro wrapper, which gives its own profile by itself. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, you know, I ate before I lit this up. We have some cigars that definitely need to have food on your stomach before you partake in a cigar. Because of the strength of the cigar, it will kind of get you nauseated and out of pocket, out of place. So, you know, I've always said when you're doing something dark, make sure that you have something on your stomach. And that's the same thing with, you know, if you're doing bourbons. Anything that's heavy, you need to have something on there that'll kind of coat your stomach, be there with you, kind of give you the, you know, kind of keep it subtle. So that's how it is. I want to thank everybody that has saw any of my views in 23. Some of my older stuff that was prior to 23. I want to thank everyone for the comments and the likes and the support. I want to thank everybody for the support. 24 is going to be a big year. You know, it's a lot of things that are planned out, and we'll start revealing these things, you know, day by day, week by week. There's a lot of things that we got going that's coming out for 24 that's going to it's going to be pretty phenomenal. You know, just watch out for that. Tentatively, we're looking at doing another cruise. We're working on the glass blowing. We're going to do a glass blowing cigar event here in Atlanta. I'm going to reach out to a couple of places and see what we can do, and then we're going to have you know, a pairing and everything to talk about what it is that you created and done. We got some other things that are going to come to you, and I can't really bring them and talk to you about it, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Just follow, you know, just keep following, and we'll let you know, and we'll give you a little tidbit of when it's getting ready to come out, and we just go from there. So that's enough for the bulletins and for that information. What I want to say, let's remain focused. People will act as a deterrent. They will distract you from your purpose. People will say things that they have no business saying, and they will try to get you off of your purpose. Don't allow for them to get you off your purpose. Understand what it is that you're doing. Remain focused, remain diligent, and remain active in your dreams. They're your dreams. Nobody else is gonna, you know, nobody else can tap into your dreams unless you allow them in your dreams. So stay focused on your dreams, stay grounded, and keep your grind going. I can't stress it enough. People will try to deter you People will try to deter you from your purpose because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you do anything better. They don't want to see you do anything outside of what they visualize you to do. And let me say this. That's one of the biggest components that we have in relationships. You got relationships that are going on and people that are taking advice from people that are not successful in any relationship that they're in. They don't even have a man. You know, they don't have a woman. Why am I going to take advice from a guy who doesn't have a woman? He can't tell me what I need to do with a woman. Now, in regards to, you know, having relations, then, you know, of course, anybody can do that. You can talk about how you would do this and do that, and 9 times out of 10, you know, if you was all that, you would have someone. You would have a consistency of someone. It wouldn't be a situation whereas you are not in that place. Now, I will say this. There could be a situation whereas as a man, he can choose not to go that route because he values some of the things that he have that will come up missing if he gets involved into a long-term situation. And I'm not going to say what that is, but we all know. Men now are reviewing that option of that type of commitment. And, you know, I talk to guys all the time. I talk to guys every day. And, you know, some of the things that they say is like, hey, man, you know, I got too much to lose. You know, for someone to come in and attach themselves to something that I built and I bust my tail to get to, and then all of a sudden someone comes in, and then if it doesn't work out, then they're entitled to X amount of dollars or this or that or whatever the situation may be. And it's really a sad situation because, you know, you can truly care about a person and love a person, but then you just, you know, there's always going to be that fear of that. Because, you know, as you get up in age, you can't continue to you can't rebound and recover like, you know, some of these guys is writing these big checks. You can't recover from that because, you know, when you look at MJ, when he went and wrote his check for 200 and whatever some odd million that was, he still had money to survive off of. He still had something to fall back to. He still had cash. He still had liquidity. You know, a lot of times, you know, if you're sitting here and you're in a situation whereas, you know, you have to pay this and pay that, and if you got children, you got child support and things of that nature, that's going to be something that guys take into effect. They're gonna pay attention to that. They're going to pay attention to it. Ladies, let me just say this to you. If you expect to get a man that has value, that has character, that has the funds, you know, to be able to provide and allow for you to be able to do whatever it is that you want with your money, understand that he's going to come with some standards. And those standards are not going to be twerking at the restaurant, teaching his daughters how to twerk and things of that nature. That's not going to be something that he is excited about. He's not. I don't know how many men can tell you what it is that they like, but women still have a tendency to think that, well, no, that's not what you want. How you gonna tell a man what it is that he wants? Just please be aware of that. Just like you have wants and desires, he has wants and desires. He has situations where he wants to feel a certain kind of way, or he wants to feel, this. He wants you to respect him, who he is, the information that what he provides. He just wants you to say sometimes thank you. Just don't assume that he's supposed to do that. Because when he pulls back the provision, that's when it's like, oh, well, what do you mean? What are you doing? But the same way that you hold intimacy and sex, a man has a tendency to hold his finances and his funding. So just like you think about your vagina, he thinks the same way about his money. A man works hard for his money. He works very hard for his money. And women do too. Women work very hard for their money. And the last thing that you want is somebody to come in and miscue and mistreat and don't respect the hard work that is put in for them to make that money and to be able to provide provision to you. So just be aware of that. If you got a good man, acknowledge that man. If you got a good woman, acknowledge that good woman. Because it's few and far between that you'll find really good people. We have to do better. 2024, we have to do better as a people, as a whole, as a culture. We have to do better. Support your locals. If you see that somebody that you know and they got a small business, support them. Support them. If that's what you are going to do, you're going to come in, you got to support them. It's a kind of rainy day here. We've had a couple of nice days, but it's in the afternoon it's gotten really cold. And cold in Atlanta, it's been like 33, 32, maybe 35. That's cold here. We are so used to, this time of the year being around 55. But we're getting ready to get into the one area, one time of Atlanta when it will be cold. And that's usually in between January and February. You'll get about 30 or 45 days of cold weather. Low 30s. Some days you'll go into the 20s. And with the wind chill factor, some days will go into the teens. And that's just, we are fortunate enough in this city to the point where we roughly have about 9 to 10 months of pretty solid weather. It gets hot as hell here. Anybody that's been to Atlanta, they understand it can get very hot here. So we get maybe about 2 months we get about a month and a half of rainy weather. It may rain the entire month of April or either May. That's a constant. It's gonna always rain for about 30 days constantly around April or May, sometime March. And then it starts to get back hot. And that's how it goes. So I want to say this and I want to recap. Let's have a great 2024. Let's not bring any baggage from 2023 into 24. The only thing that you want to bring from 23 and past into the new year is wisdom, information, knowledge. That's the only thing that you want to bring into this new year. And any new year that you are able to see. That's what you want to bring. Wisdom, knowledge, and information. Bad people, let it go. Bad situations, let it go. People that are no good for you, let them go. Identify and vet people for who they are. They showed you who they are. You just got to believe it. Believe it when somebody show you who they are. If they show you they're a snake, understand and identify that they are a snake. Smoke well, enjoy yourself. You know, I got a lot of footage that's going to be coming out in 24 for you guys. I have a lot of things that we're planning to do. We got some special events that we're going to be doing. Hey, just watch out for it. Just watch out for it. But smoke well, my friends. Enjoy. Get yourself checked out mentally. You know, seek help if you need. If you need the help mentally, get the help. Get your mental health checked. And we'll go from there. Smoke well, my friends. Enjoy 2024. Let's get it. Let's make some money. Let's create memories. Let's have a great time. And let's be healthy.